Greetings, class. Welcome to the final stretch of spring V term. It's been quite a run, from now we're trying to establish this third leg to our stool, our learning community stool, right? We had the teacher presence that we established back at the beginning of March on International Women's Day when I asked you to show yourself. And so many of you did, shared stories of your struggles with mental illness, your mental health issues. And then last week, we established the social presence, right? The commonalities that you find among your peers, which culminated in your peer reviews. And thank you for sharing those with your peers. And now we're in, like I say, the final stretch where we established the cognitive presence. In other words, we turn it over to you, the student, who has been making meaning of, right? And constructing knowledge on a community topic. And now's your chance to share your polished version. You can consider this your publication of your letter or your memo, right? But it's still a building process. You're not in a conclusion mindset. You're in a learning mindset, a growth mindset. So you're still building on your own interpretations and meaning of the research, right? The work goes on. And even at the end of this artificial deadline, hopefully your project has legs and you can continue working with it. But the cognitive presence, I just want to share this quote from one of my favorite authors, D.H. Lawrence. Why should you look at your hand at it as it so cleverly writes these words and decide that it is a mere nothing compared to your mind that directs it? Is there really any difference between your hand and your brain or your mind? Your hand is alive. It flickers with a life of its own. It meets all the strange universe in touch and learns a vast number of things and knows a vast number of things. Your hand, as it writes these words, slips gaily along, jumps like a grasshopper to dot an I, feels the tablet rather cold, gets a little bored if you write too long, has its own rudiments of thought, and is just as much you as your brain, your mind, or your soul. Why should you imagine that there is a you which is more you than your hand is, since your hand is absolutely alive, you alive? Whereas, of course, as far as you are concerned, your pen isn't alive at all. Your pen isn't you alive. You alive ends at your fingertips. Whatever is you alive is you. Can you dig it? Right? So you showed yourself at the beginning of the term. We practiced together action through the peer reviews. And now I'm turning it over to you. We're turning it over to you to show yourself, you alive. Good luck. And okay, sorry about that. And don't forget, please, my fine young scholars, to do your part. This is my final plea for you to complete your course evaluations as soon as possible. It closes tomorrow night at midnight. So far, merely 5 out of 23, that's a meager 22% of you have attended to your professional duties, right? To run right through the finish line and provide us a course evaluation. Do your part. Let us know your thoughts on this class. These evaluations are available in your Canvas shell and on your my.asu.edu page underneath your current courses. Alternatively, you can access them at this link in the announcement, which I will be posting. Okay, upcoming deadlines and reminders. The revision workshops are ongoing on Inscribe throughout this week. Connect with our esteemed writing mentor, Taylor Stevens, if you wish to work with her one-on-one. Your Module 7 top-up materials are due tonight, April 24th at midnight. And then this weekend, your problem solution proposal revised draft. I can't wait to read them. Sunday night at midnight. You alive. Here it is, my students, your chance to share, to share your publication. Good luck. Ciao.